Yeah, 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 yeah. Tell me about it. Yeah. Yeah, it's just mid-sentence. It's like, you're no longer broadcasting. LAN cable no longer connected. Go suck a dick. LAN cable's not connected. Fuck my internet. Oh my god, fuck you, tablet. Yes, thank you. Yes. Thank you, phone, for acknowledging that I restarted my stream because I didn't have a choice because my internet's a piece of fucking shit, apparently. Well, thank you guys for coming back, stop by, hanging out. If you're new or you haven't already, do hit that follow button. It's greatly appreciated, guys. Does help out a lot. Does mean a lot. If you're watching this later on the YouTubes and you enjoy, do hit that like and subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated, guys. Does help out. Does mean a lot. Yes, stinky butt face. I was screaming because my internet decided to be a piece of shit. And I woke you up. Yes, but see, you wake me up all the time by barking and being obnoxious, so I don't feel bad. I'll give you a treat, though. I'll give you a treat because you're cute. Come on. Oh, she does. She likes to act dumb, but she's a lot smarter than she acts. Most of the time. Sometimes she shows off just how intelligent she can be. And then other times, you'd think there's no brain up in this little head of hers.
Anyway, clock's ticking. Am I right? Sam's here. The Great Deliverer. The only one who can reach Amelie's beach.
You're in no condition to do this. It's not fair to you or Sam.
In my own search for Amelie's beach, I have come to realize something extraordinary. If beaches were likened to a multiverse, hers would appear to exist on a higher plane than ours. I can walk the beaches of others, but hers is beyond my reach. It's invisible, inaccessible, even to fragile, I fear. Imagine it as a circulatory system, if you will. Each of our beaches is a single capillary. But Amelie's beach is the heart that pumps blood to the rest of us. Capillaries are subordinate to the greater whole. A whole governed by the heart, which gives direction, which dictates flow. Which dictates everything, controls everything. Don't you see? She is in control. You may be able to travel against the flow and reach her, but having done so, if she does not wish to let you go, if she wishes to keep you, she can.
Fragile and Die Hardman broke free from her beach, didn't they?
I don't think it was any different from what happened to you. I didn't get out because I wanted to. I was forced out, repatriated, if you will, by her.
Forced out? Why?
This is only a theory, but she wants you. wants you to go to her. That's her final wish, don't you think?
So that's it, huh? Amelie's the EE, and this is her endgame. Just so we're clear, if I want to stop the last stranding and come back in one piece, I need to go to her beach and talk her out of it. That about right?
Correct. As cliche as it sounds,
You're our only hope.
you're our only hope. Though quite frankly, I doubt even you can change her mind.
If you can't make her see reason, you'll have to kill her.
You
And if you
don't
kill her-
say.
You'll save the world, but you'll be stranded outside of it. Forever.
Might as well make it official then. You ready to deliver the package?
Farted and then walked out the room, you asshole.
I'll talk to her. Maybe she'll listen. But with the shape the world's in, it'll only be delaying the inevitable. Still, if it buys us time to try and build something better, a new lease on life, at least for a little bit, well, I can think of one woman who made the most of a chance like that. Nothing lasts forever, not even the world. But we gotta keep it going as long as we can, right? Patch the holes, change the parts, all that. So we can say we had a good run, that we lived.
Thought you didn't like having to handle things with care.
Because it was hard enough keeping my own shit together. Back
Yeah,
when
it's
we
either
met at
she
the
farted
cave,
or
the
the
only thing I
fucking
cared
turtle
about was
tank
making it to the
smells
next
too bad.
sunrise. Sure as hell didn't care about America or the future. I was living a lie, hung up on past regrets. I was broken. But somewhere along the way, I started changing. Started meeting people that made me think that maybe it wasn't all bad. People that put their faith in tomorrow, and in me. That kept the lights on, and waited for hope to arrive. So I gotta deliver, for their sake.
Even if it means you never come back?
Fucked if I do, fucked if I don't, right? Take care of Lou.
I will.
Couldn't find a working still mother east of Port Knot City. Kid's done enough. No more.
All right. I'll do my best to nurse our little one back to health.
Yeah, I just noticed that his ear was all fucked up.
Okay, concentrate. Help me look for Emily.
Maybe.
Reach for her, Sam. Feel her.
That was like 3 hours ago, 2 hours ago. I had to cross the country since then.
You love her.
Yeah, I played both the first remake and then, or not remake, but continuation, whatever. And then I bought Ragnarok before it came out. Played it when it launched. I just recently went through and played God of War 1, and I made it like halfway through Ragnarok before Mirage came out. Or before I decided to play Valhalla. Which I made it like a third of the way through Valhalla before Mirage came out. Why am I a baby?
You want to go home? Let's go home. It's okay.
Amelie never existed. Amelie's just Bridget.
I know the way.
Sam Strand. Episode 13. Amelie! Amelie?
Amelie! Hey, Amelie! Where are we?
Not on Earth. Okay.
London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down.
My fair lady. Oh, she finally changed out of the red dress and into a morning black dress.
Amelie?
Bridget.
You're too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
Who are you?
Sam. I knew you'd come back. listen to me. I love you, Sam.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
Amelie never
I've
existed.
been waiting for you, right here, ever since. You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
Where's Amelie?
Where she's always been. Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist?
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam. I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
What's that supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. Listen. Just listen.
Ain't no way she gonna tell me the truth, tell me the whole story. Tell me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget, those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Is getting shot one of them?
Nope.
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone. The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big
A
bang.
big bang.
So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me and bear witness to the very end.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out. Doesn't sound so bad, does it? It's not like the world has long left anyway.
It's not the point.
Then there's the second choice. In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this Kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another day.
And it doesn't have to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that. Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow.
Can't stop nature.
End it with dignity. Quick, clean, and in a flash. Or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish. Those are your choices. You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to
Life's
decide.
about the journey, not the destination.
Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate. I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
But wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
There's only one option, Sam. Do I actually have to make the choice? I'm sorry. Princess bitch. Hey! No, I think my neighbor's chicken started fucking crowing. You'll never understand the amount of fucking people that live in the middle of a town that own fucking chickens. Like, I get it. You want farm fresh eggs. Fucking live in the goddamn edge of town, not in the middle of town. Shit. Goodbye. What the fuck?
I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
But wait. I don't know what to do.
I shot her and it didn't do anything.
After everything, how could you not?
Like, what am I supposed to do? I shot her and it did nothing. Really? 40 hours to realize that R3 switches your fucking... Motherfucker, am I doing wrong? Fuck you, princess bitch!
I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
Ah! Let me shoot a fucking bitch already! Ow! Oh, my legs are so
Ready,
fucking
Sam
sore.
Strand. Make your choice.
Wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do either. Apparently not what I'm doing. I hope not, cause
I'm ready, Sam.
Google, you are my friend.
I'm here for you. Always. Like you were for me.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, you'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread. The strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam. A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play. It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in, come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped.
Stop being a butt!
Go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens. Even if it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
The princess
That's what it really
bitch
does.
on the beach.
If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending.
It's the beginning.
It's an opportunity. And if I have to pay the price for that, to be the sacrifice, then so be it. Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected. Goodbye,
As your
Sam.
beach is getting destroyed. What? Come on! Come on!
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
I'm Sam!
I was wrong, okay? Anyone?
Anyone?
Over here!
What is your problem? Fuck! Polo! Marco! Polo!
Hey! Anyone?
I'm about to just run into the fucking ocean. Why am I blue? Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna just go do nothing.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours, too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times. Countless past extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again and again
She got
and
that
again.
1,000-yard stare.
At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
Because you're not human, you're some. Original story and game design by Hideo Kojima. As if I didn't already know that Hideo Kojima was the guy who made this game. You don't fucking say. Like, oh my god, the first 5 minutes of the game, y'all brought up his name like 10 damn times. Like, who made Death Stranding? I don't know. I think there was that Hideo Kojima guy. Yeah. It was that Hideo Kojima guy. Not a clue. Who the fuck made Death Stranding? I don't know. Play the first 5 minutes, and if you don't figure out who made it, you might be a few cards short of a full deck. Like, isn't he the guy that did Metal Gear? Yo.
The first operation, I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across 2 worlds. Bridget, my Ha in that one. Amelie, my Ka in this. Somehow, the 2 of us managed to coexist. Soon, our ages began to diverge. Only Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same. So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie.
I'm a lie.
Is French for soul. A soul that's a lie. There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
Uh-huh. Why you couldn't just give this all to me in one go, instead of making me run around like an idiot? Yup. But see, they want to make you run around like a fucking idiot so that you actually see all the credits. I am Lord Voldemort. Yeah, you changed your name, Tom Riddle, into your piece of shit evil wizard name. Like, I'm sorry, how does Voldemort... How does Voldemort strike fear into the hearts of his enemies? Like, that's not a scary name. She goes from being a major pain in the ass to just snoozing. Poggers, guys. And there's still one more chapter.
I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. Helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing.
Come on!
From. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off.
Stop
Somehow,
being
life
rude.
always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
Run. Exactly. Back to what this game was shit talked for. All the running. This game was panned so hard as a running simulator. Or a walking simulator, rather. I think the game itself probably would have been a lot more well received if it had launched any time other than when it launched. Because this launched, what, 2019, right before COVID. It hit any time after that, before that, probably would have been fine. But it hit just right in that sweet spot of being horribly timed. That would have been like if Pokemon Go had came out during COVID.
I pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are. You want to go home? Let's go home. I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way. But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death.
Maybe.
I just wanted to save you.
Oh, fuck.
I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world. It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more voidouts. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
Pretty much. Oh my God, Shadow, just lay down! Fuck, come on! Come on! Come on! No, there's still one more chapter. Move your ass. I don't know. I just know that chapter 14's titled Blue, so. Because that's the final trophy for story, is chapter 14. What? Leave Gizmo alone! Hey! Leave Gizmo alone! None of that matters to me. If I went to Japan and bought it in Japan, sure, that would matter to me. I didn't. Doesn't matter to me. I don't need to know everybody's name that was involved. Now, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Run around in circles playing with myself? Or are you finally going to kick me out of the beach? Oh, I got to shoot myself.
A gun won't help you here. But it still has a role to play.
You saw it, motherfucker!
Listen, Sam. I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know.
Sam,
you were never abandoned.
Cliff was your
And
father.
you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live.
Yeah, I forgot. That was the whole big twist ending. Is you're really the baby that Clifford Unger's been looking for the entire game.
I see him. This way. Villain. He's over there. Over here, Sam.
We're coming, Sam. You ready, Roger?
Ready. Sam. Sam. I see you.
Okay. Lou, take me to Sam.
Fair lady. Amelie! Bridget! I swear to fucking God! I'll be right back. Okay, well, most of what I thought it was, thank God.
Don't give up. You're still connected.
I ain't connected to shit! connected to these nuts. Ha! Got him.
Gotcha.
Ha! Got him. Excuse me. I still can't believe that was a meme for as long as it was. That and 21. What's 9 plus 10? 21. Just 21. Dead man! Come on, shit brain! Thank you, Sam Trophy. Complete episode 13, Sam Strand. Oh, fuck. I guess I did hit my head pretty damn hard on the fucking sink. I guess I got a fucking goose egg. What do you want, shithead? You bark and you act like a pain in the ass when there's nothing outside. Yet, when somebody was standing in my front yard last night for probably a good half an hour playing with the hose, you didn't say a damn thing! Worst guard dog ever! You're a good dog, just bad guard dog. Good doggy! Bad guard doggy. No. Bitch! Fuck, go the way I fucking want you to! You stupid ass! Roll this. Oh my fucking god. Roll this way, not towards the edge of the bed! Or if you want to lay facing with your fucking legs this way, at least move in, you dumbass. There you go. You happy? Lay your fucking ass down. The easiest way to make her run around like a psycho, try and throw a blanket over her. Or try and stick her in a laundry basket.
For too long.
Or put a laundry basket on top of her. She'll lose her shit. It's hilarious.
To keep us safe. But now with the completion of the Cairo network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation. A new nation for a new world. The United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people.
Homie, it's you and like
Let
4
there be
people in
no
your
more
office.
walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are.
John.
Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another, where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of that past.
People have been trying that for like 40 years, 60 years, 100 years. Every time something new comes up.
That we stand here today is testament not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together, to the bonds between us, to our collective greatness.
America's shown they only come together in the face of tragedy. And then as soon as the tragedy is past, fuck everybody
But as
again.
long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything.
They didn't
In
exist!
pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again.
Neither one of them
That they
existed!
are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There's another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized.
And he
America
doesn't want them to be
still needs
recognized.
that person without whom we would not be here. Now, the name is unimportant, but you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on,
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond, or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lochner via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie, she said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. Top secret. It's about Cliff. BB's mother's name was Lisa Bridges. Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges?
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead.
But he wasn't.
Turned out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one besides us with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him, but I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Sam.
John.
I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hartman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him.
But you killed him.
As much as I loved her. When he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he?
I mean,
why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. God!
and that is the worst punishment.
But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Thank you, Sam.
Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you.
Lou?
Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing, now that we're a nation. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
Whoa!
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely. Thanks for everything. How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you.
Of course.
I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Makes sense.
So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not
Not
that
fragile.
fragile.
Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
Sam!
Fucking stupid ass tablet connecting to the wrong fucking internet, even though they both should have internet regardless, but no, it's saying that the fucking main internet doesn't have internet, but my fucking extender has internet. Stupid ass fucking goddamn bullshit. Lay BB to rest. taking a random person to an incinerator, or trying to, and then taking your mom to an incinerator. It's not really your mom, because she doesn't really exist, because she's not really a human. Yup. Yeah, the more you get through the game, the less the story makes any actual sense. But that's because they did the whole, we're going to say one thing and then change it 3 or 4 times throughout the story. And hope nobody's paying that close attention. Cutscene. Poor Lou.
Alright. I guess we're here. You still with me, Lou?
Pop the jar.
Was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Thanks for everything.
Child special. One of a kind.
A BB candidate.
Either that, or
A sacrifice.
A foundation. A bridge.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go. Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year.
The Void Out in Manhattan. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This is a woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
I have a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate necessity.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system. We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record. Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry.
Sam!
You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero.
You are.
You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt. They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system. Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir. I believe this belongs to you, sir. Now, I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes, tops. Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
Uh-huh. Not exactly an easy choice.
sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. Promise you. My animal, Lisa. BB? 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 Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Daddy.
Those were never loose memories. They were always yours. Poor Lou. Poor Lou!
Just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
Lou!
A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
Yoink! Like I'm getting thrown into the walls. I'm thrown into a wall. Hey, Clifford. Hey, little Sam. They're all gonna be locked.
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off. Back off!
Get him! Don't do it! I'll handle this. I'm sorry, Captain. Don't! You got it! You two! Stay there! And hold your fire!
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop!
Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire.
It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. When he's in there, sir, I thought you saw them all. Now check the other way. Go! Yes, sir.
No. Open it up. He's inside.
Move, dumbass.
BB. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out, there's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let
Yeah. Oh, the sun's finally coming up. It's fucking almost 7 o'clock. And the sun's barely starting to come up.
When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong.
Fuck.
Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
Captain, look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Oh my God.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go. Please.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You told me your name was Sam Porter. But you're Sam Bridges. My son. My bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other Cliff. obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at. But not you, Sam. You bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Is this me?
Boom.
Oh, God. Not BB too.
No, 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 no!
And that was when you first died. You took him from his father.
I know the way.
After you killed him. Along with his father. Hyperactive even in your sleep.
There you are. Welcome back.
You understand his days as a BB are over, now that his connection to the other side has been severed.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we begin?
It's pretty obvious that Sam's Clifford's son at the end of the third time you fight Clifford.
Take him out of the pod. I'll raise him as my own.
Maybe it was only obvious because I've watched it before, so I already knew.
Come on, Lou.
But
Come on, Lou, wake up.
you need to cut the cord.
Come on, Lou, wake up. Wake up. Come on. Wake up! Wake up.
But at the end of the third fight, when Clifford says, they told me your name was Sam Porter, but you're Sam Bridges. That's what made it obvious. And then where it was painstakingly obvious was when you get back and Deadman's talking about Unger's wife was Lisa Bridges. And Sam's like, what?
Lou.
And then honestly, if you couldn't figure out Sam was Clifford's kid, by that point, the game just tells you Granted, you know, fucking an hour later than the game tells you. I've been sitting here for the last like hour and a half just skipping between cutscenes. Oh. It's been a solid 25 minutes of cutscenes non-stop. Hey, it's no longer timefall. It's just normal rain, I guess. And that is the actual ending of Death Stranding. Oh, and if you didn't know, it was made by Hideo Kojima for, like, you know, the 30th time the game's told you. You know, I appreciate the credits. I do. But I watched these an hour ago! See, the thing is, I know the game's just gonna kick me back into the open world. Or at least, I'm pretty sure that's what it does. Oh, look, what's in my eye? Because I'm pretty sure you can still just go around and screw around after the game's over. But I'm forced to at least sit here for part of the credits. I'll find out if it gives me a skip button here in a minute. So I've been about right, 46 hours. Because it was like 2 hours or something into the first part of the stream before my internet died. So it's been about 6.5 hours. Ish. Great game. For the most part, the actual gameplay mechanics are great. The physics of the driving, a little broken because the vehicle does not want to turn when it's supposed to turn. The wheels are that way. I'm pressing forward, but apparently there's no oomph in any of these vehicles. So if you're at more than a slight upgrade, you're just gonna slide backwards. But other than that, the gameplay mechanics are great for the most part. Story, good story. Confusing as all fuck, but a good story. Now, my question is, what are they gonna do for the sequel? Because this game ends off with Sam dipping. Nobody's gonna know who Sam is. And exactly, the game is straight up like, bitch, We know we forced you to watch the credits an hour and a half ago. But guess what? You gotta do it again, sucker! But yeah, it makes me really curious what their idea for a sequel's gonna be. Because the story is so unique. Your generic sequel just won't work. They can't just do a generic ass, well, here's what's happening now sequel, because if it doesn't involve the Death Stranding in some fashion, it's not really a sequel to Death Stranding. It's just a generic sequel cash grab. Which is what I'm really afraid Death Stranding 2 is going to be. Is a cash grab. Because honestly, that's what I'm afraid the third Horizon game's going to be. Because I just saw something like last week that they've announced or leaked. I don't remember, don't know which one it is. Either an announcer or a leak that the next Horizon game's actually in the works. And I'm like, the first one had such a unique story, and Forbidden West was sort of a generic sequel, but it also continued the unique story of Zero Dawn. But it was a continuation, so it wasn't its own unique story and as unique as Zero Dawn. But they could have made it as unique, but they didn't. So I'm like, hopefully the third one doesn't drop in any lower quality. And Death Stranding, it's so unique that, in my opinion, it's gonna be hard to do a worthwhile successor. Without completely throwing away everything you did in this game and making it pointless. Because everything you did in this game was to end the to stop the Death Stranding. So if Death Stranding 2 is all, well, it's back, it's like, then what the fuck was the point of this game? So it's like they're gonna have to come up with some new, yeah. But I don't know if there's any confirmed date or not, but sequels in the works, or is slated for release. One of the two. All I know for a fact is that it's in the works. I think that's new for the director's cut, because I don't remember that at all. Please let me skip this! I don't care about the languages that I don't know! I am a monolinguistic piece of crap! I don't care about all the other languages that I don't under-fucking-stand! Oh, that's what that Legends 6 was. Oh, okay. Let's see. I took 6 tumbles. Only wore out 2 boots. Yeah, because I replaced them before they fully wore out. Drunk a lot of water. And transfused a lot of blood. 105 cryptids eaten. Total rest time, 18 hours. 18 hours? Total rest time? My ass. I'm gonna go with 18 minutes. No, that's 18 hours. That doesn't make sense. No, only 19 of the 108 items fabricated. 231 kilometers. That's nothing. 5 tons. Not bad. Total time, 45 and a half hours. Sure, if it lets me look it up. I only soothed BB 37 times. Thanks for everything, Trophy. Complete episode 14, Lou. Courier. Episode 15? Okay, I didn't know about this one. Game was over at 14.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Well, look who's awake. Morning, Sam. You'll be happy to hear your vitals have stabilized, and that you're well on your way to recovery. Not that it's your fault, but what I wouldn't give to trade places. We're all stuck in the president's office, working like dogs to get everything ready in time for the inauguration. But at least one of us is still free as a bird. You should head out. Make the most of it. Could even do some orders if you wanted. Might do you good to get back in the game. You may recall it was raining buckets back when you left for Amelie's Beach. We took a real beating at the time, but we've done our best to service the structures and vehicles in the area. So you know, any cargo that was stored in your private locker at a damaged facility should have been transferred to your private locker here at this distro center. Anyway, busy or not, we'll still be on the end of the line if you need us. And if you want some alone time, we should be able to manage for now. Just make sure you're back in time for the big day, all right? See you then. Hey, Sam, you sure you don't have any unfinished business?
Sam, I know you've been to hell and back and earned a break, but I've got a high priority request. Head to the distro center west of Capital Knot. You can review the details there.
Check on Lou.
Tired, huh?
Uh-huh, except... No. Wait, oh yeah. No, what? Yeah, no, yes. Was that the whole speech? Wedding's back. So they're getting married again. It probably. Oh. Leave the private room.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridge.
It's just telling me those spots. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. For if you were here the whole time, like I think 8.5, almost 9 hours, some shit like that. But thank you guys for hanging out. Do hope you enjoyed. If you're new and you haven't already, do hit that follow button. It's greatly appreciated, you guys. If you're watching this later on the YouTubes, do hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed. Does help out a lot and mean a lot. What's up, Shadow? Yes. And I think I'm going to go ahead and hop off since it's 7:30 in the morning. Yeah. I'll probably be back on later with something. Fuck if I know what. But until then, take it easy. See y'all later. Bye-bye. Say bye, Shadow. Oh, let me turn the camera back on. Say bye-bye, Shadow. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye to the camera. Say bye-bye to the camera. Say bye-bye to the camera. She's just like, nope. Well, take it easy.